that? Hello, that's beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I would say it was really all about kind of the cheek combo this week, like a pretty intense cheek combo, and I love it. Still loving the same lip, just a very neutral eye. Got some goodies to share with you. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me's. Just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. So for eyes, just a couple of like go-to favorite neutral eye quads. Yeah, quads. This is the e.l.f. These are the little bite-size eyeshadows. I love these. So first off, I loved Cream and Sugar, and then they came out with I Love You a Latte, and I love these individually, but I feel like they just work so well together because Cream and Sugar, this one doesn't have a great blending shade for me personally. Like, this is too light, this is too deep. So that's why I like to pair it with I Love You a Latte. And I Love You, now if I had to pick one, like individually, I would pick this one because this one I can do a full eye look. It's just an all matte eye look because this one is all matte. Whereas this one, yes, I can still do a complete eye look, but anyway, this is not that big of a deal. You get what I'm saying. This gives me like the full eye look because I have some blending shade options in this one. Let's get to the swatches because it's like, that's obvious, Leslie. We get it. Okay, so I've got this on the inner part of my lid, this on the middle part of my lid. I mean, look at that. Hello. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. And I didn't use setting spray. I've been liking just a little bit softer. Sometimes I've put the lightest shade on the inner corners of my eyes. I didn't do that today, but I have done that. I've used this as liner. Love this as liner. So there are those. Those are the main ones I use from that palette. And then main ones I use from this palette, this one in my crease, a little bit of this in my outer corner. Again, I've used that as a liner, but more often this one because it's just a little bit deeper, just a tiny bit. But I've used this one too. They're all great. They're all so good, blendable, so affordable. I mean, this is a great, all of these little quads, they are a great, like if somebody's just getting into makeup or just like doesn't want to spend a lot of money on makeup, there is nothing wrong with these. Like, they are amazing quality. I mean, I love these as much as high-end ones. You know what I mean? Sometimes even more. They're just so, so good. The metallics, I mean, look at them. No setting spray, just by themselves. So intense and light catching and metallic and beautiful. And then the mattes are just so blendable and gorgeous. I love these little quads. And these are definitely my most go-to ones for sure. Okay, cheek combo. So it's these three products right here. So how I have been using these. Starting off with Benefit Pom Poms, one of their little like boxed blushes. Got it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Here's what it looks like. Love the design. So cute. I also have a little bit of this on my eyes just to add a little bit of like warmth to it, to the look. And then here is a little look at it. This is just a beautiful like rose shade. So I have been starting with this kind of almost as like a blush and bronzer, kind of bringing it up a little bit on my nose. Just, I mean, this is what is mostly on my cheek. So most of the cheek look is this. Kind of buffed on, brought over a little across my nose, a little bit up here. So starting with that, beautiful, kind of satiny, what do they call it? They call it a natural matte finish. Kind of a satiny sort of, what do they describe it as? A pomegranate rose blush. So starting with that, then next up, Too Faced sent me this. I love this blush shade. I love all these blushes, but this one is such a beautiful color. This is one of the Cloud Crush blurring blushes. They smell amazing too. They're pretty strongly scented, but I think they smell really good. This is in Watermelon Rain, and it's a beautiful watermelon, like raspberry red sort of color. I don't know if you saw that, there was a video, I think she was, I don't know if she still is, but was the makeup artist, at least in the past, maybe still, I don't know. Anyway, for Victoria's Secret models, and she was saying her go-to blush for them was always red. So I thought that was really cool because I love a red blush. Like saying most people would think it was pink, but it was red that she was always using. So this is kind of like a pinky red. It's definitely like watermelon raspberry sort of color. But I love these sort of shades any time of year, but I especially love it going into like winter. So I really reach for these sort of shades in the winter, but I've still been loving it already. So I've been taking just a little bit of this, kind of buffing it in here, and then sort of blending over. I don't think I use this one on my nose. Just a tiny bit of that. So that is the next step. Beautiful raspberry, watermelon, pinky red sort of color. And I would say overall like a satin finish. Just a nice, whoa, dropping things. Just a nice little bit of glow, but not over the top, like glittery or anything like that. Just a hint of a glow. And then to add even more glow, I'm still loving this so much. Ever since I got this, I have just been loving this. The Maybelline Sun-Kissed blush in Blazing Blush. So I've been taking just a tiny bit of this right on kind of the high points of my cheeks just to add in a little bit of pinkiness, but then also a little bit of brightness and glow, because this is a pretty kind of light pink. Like you can see it right there. It's really got a lot of brightness to it or something, and then a tiny bit of that on my nose as well. Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. These are definitely less pigmented than a lot of liquid and cream blushes right now, which I do not mind at all, because you kind of have, it's a different sort of product. So you have different ways you can use it. You know what I mean? Like I can apply this, at least in this shade, you know, pretty like generously, and it doesn't get totally out of control. Kind of a little bit, but not like, you know, over the top. And yeah, it just adds this bright, beautiful, glowy pinkness. And I just love it. So this whole combo, like these are very different looking blushes. You know what I mean? Like this one is more of a warm terracotta, rosy sort of shade. This is like a raspberry pinky red. And then this one is a very light glowy pink. But all together, I just think it works. That's what I think. Makeup is so fun. It is a creative outlet. It is artistry. It is just playing and getting to be artistic and creative, and I just love it. I love playing with it in all the different ways. It's just fun. You know what I mean? And then last step for lips, I am still loving this Essence, the Slim Stick 6-hour long lasting lipstick in Baby Got Blush. I think this is gonna be one of my favorites for as long as this is around. I hope they keep it as part of their permanent line for a very long time, because I just love this. I love the shape of it, like the packaging. It makes it very nice and easy for application. I don't think this has any scent, so that's something to note about it. I love the look and formula and finish of this. It's really just like a almost in between like a velvety feeling, not like a creamy, hydrating feeling, but velvety, but not dry velvety feeling, because sometimes those sort of velvety formulas can feel a little bit drying on the lips. It's still got a little bit of movement and like a smooth sort of feeling on the lips. I think it looks smooth, so it's flattering looking, like it doesn't look dry. It has like almost a smooth, flattering look on the lips. And then this color, it's just like this gorgeous purpley rose sort of shade. Just gorgeous, like purpley pinky rose. I love it. And I'd say overall it ends up being kind of satin matte. It wears really well, it's low maintenance, it's affordable. I just love everything about this, and I keep reaching for it, and I think I'm gonna keep reaching for it. It's so good. Okay, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.